Alright, what is going on for everybody? It is Tristan here, and today I'm right back with the stream recording. You see everything on the screen. We're going to hop right into this video. We're going to be discussing some sneakers I think are good to buy during this kind of sneaker market recovery we got. We're in a little bit of a state where stuff is slightly recovering. So I'm going to discuss some stuff that I feel like is very good to buy, will be good for the future, and just kind of my opinion. So if you want more content like this, again, everything is on the screen. Check my cook group coming soon. If you guys have any questions about it, please ask it down below, and be sure to follow the Twitter and Instagrams. Here's the launch coming very soon. All the details about it August 19th and 20th at 2 p.m. Pacific time or 5 p.m. Eastern time. So stay tuned for this drop. We will have everything you guys need, and I'm very excited for this. So we're gonna have some more posts this week, all that. Just stay tuned here and on the Twitter. We will be posting all the stuff there. So when the group will drop, and when it comes, ready to drop time, it'll drop on the Twitter and Instagram. So you don't have to be on a particular platform or place, either one. So that's it. All I want to say. And let's get started. And I'm sure when it comes to drop time, we may have some spots left over. Can't guarantee anything, but if we do, I'll drop some on my YouTube. But that's it. Let's get into it. All right, so sorry about that, but everything we got to discuss right here, let's just kind of hop into that. You can check my personal Instagram down below also. Thank you all. Thank you for 9K here. I appreciate that. First pair, I personally feel like this is one that is good to buy up, not sell. Right now is the Homer Grade School pairs. Now, Homer Simpson Grade School pairs, I think that these... It's a nice looking sneaker, and I wish they had made this in adult sizing. That's one thing I will say. I do am slightly upset by the fact that it's grade school only, but there's some pairs like that where it will only drop in grade school versions. They won't drop in adult ones, and you can see prices are relatively low for these, around $120 to $150, which again is not too high. You've seen some of these grade school pairs are going for $200 plus very easily. Some of these grade school dunk lows in particular. So if you want to go check out the charts, they're rising slightly right now, like very slightly. They used to go again all the way down here $100 flat. This is probably when it was going for like $100, $130. Now again, we're up at that range of kind of $120, $150 some sizes, depending on which one you sell. But overall, I feel like we could see a nicer rise on these in the future, just because again, demand, the older model that it's based off, which goes for just an insane amount of money. I mean, look, last sale $1,400 almost. So these are based off those. But again, it is also a next nature dunk. This is one thing that could kind of kill the price and kill how people feel about the sneakers depending on the quality of it, because again, next nature dunks don't have great quality. But I don't think that's the biggest concern in terms of price right now, because you can go look at Panda dunks, for example, not even the best quality, and those go for in grade school pairs pretty high amount of money. Same with the adult pairs. People aren't really too concerned. They just, want that pair. It's like the new Air Forces. Fully agree with that statement. They don't look the same, but in terms of how, people are buying them up, definitely very similar. So just kind of the first one I thought I'd mention. Next Nature, Homer Simpson dunk, grade school pair just dropped, so maybe wait till pairs land in hand. But I feel like if you buy these up in kind of like 6Y through 7Y, 5.5Y through 7Y, you'll do pretty good for yourself, because I feel like this will be one people want down the line for their kid maybe. I mean, a lot of sneakers are getting, going up in price right now just because like back to school, things like that. So maybe we could see something like that with this sneaker. I don't think we will, but who knows? Overall, it's a good looking one. It's a grade school pair. It could get in demand. So just wanted to kind of look out for, because a lot of grade school dunks have been rising recently. That's another reason. So stay tuned. Watch out for it. It's a good pair. I rock with this one. So another one, aside from the grade school Homer Simpson dunk, which again, I feel like is a slightly decent hold, let's discuss the Jordan 4 military black in grade school sizes and even in adult sizes a little bit. Now, mainly this applies to the grade school sizes. I would say sell off some of your stock for these right now. These have gotten all the way up to $300 in grade school pairs in some sizes, right? So if you can get like $290, $300, $310 for some pairs, go ahead and sell it. Be safe. Like, I'm about to take some profits on these military blacks today, and I'm just going to save the cash or reinvest it into another sneaker. That'll probably be exactly what's done, So, or I'll just, I'll put the money into, invest in to improve my cook group. That's probably one thing I'll do. I know there's a couple things I need to add this week, so, I'll probably will end up doing that. So, that's really the basics of it. The basis of this too. Basics. What's the difference? Pretty much the same thing. Just kind of understand how I feel about the sneaker. It's a great pair, and overall, I mean, I'm glad to see that these have made the progress that they have. I mean, this was a call that everybody was on, everybody kind of knew about. I don't feel like it was very special to say, hey, military force are going to rise. Like, everybody was kind of like, yeah, we know. It's just, when is it going to happen? And I said about 3 months in. We're about 3 months into the release right now, so I'm happy to be somewhat accurate on this call. Again, I said it would take a bit to go up, and here we are. Took a bit to go up, but rose pretty nicely. So if you feel like taking some profits, taking some sales on the military force, I don't feel like that's a bad idea at all. Maybe sell off like a quarter, half your stock, half your pairs you're holding, whatever it is. I I feel like that's a bad plan. Kind of a decent idea. So yeah, aside from military grade school pairs and regular adult sizes, which again I encourage selling some of your stock of, the next one I want to mention right here is the Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinson, which I feel like this sneaker is an amazing hold. If you go look at it right now, already making some progress, some slight progress into rising here. Let me go check the progress for the last month to kind of get a more accurate chart. So here you guys can see kind of chilling around 320, 340 right here, and now we're kind of back up at 370, 380. If you actually go look, bigger sizes are really rising right now, heading up towards kind of 450 pretty quickly. Same with size 9. Last week this was at 340. Now it's at 365. I actually just got a sale for it. I just sold off one of my pairs, so I am breaking my own policy, but I will eventually maybe buy some pairs of these to hold. It's just hard to get pairs of Jackies, I can't even lie, and that's why they are rising really well. They have high demand, people are willing to pay the higher price, and they're hard to get. So when you have those 3 factors on one sneaker, I mean, it looks pretty good for it in terms of someone that's just trying to hold it or invest in it. Then it becomes pretty good, because if it's harder to get, it's going to rise because people are going to have to pay more to get it. That's just the basics of sneaker reselling in the game. So another one, Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinson. It's a great pair, really stands out, probably one of the better Dunk Lows from this year in my opinion. I love all the small details on the sneaker, so understanding that and kind of seeing this nice little slow rise, I think it definitely could continue. I'm very confident in that. Same with the Homer Simpson grade school pairs. I think both those militaries I think going to keep rising some, definitely. I think Homer's will make some progress, and these I definitely think have a lot to go just because they are already high in price. That's one thing that could kill the whole a little bit, is that they are already at $360, $400, $410. So if market settles there, it's not necessarily a bad thing for people that want to buy it. It is a little high, still a lot for one sneaker, but again, less than it could be. So we'll see what happens, but I think this has a lot of potential and demand. That's why I think, Jackie Robinson's, even go look at the grade school pairs up, and they haven't made a lot of rising, yet. So you guys could go check those out, and that'd be another good bet. So grade school Jackies, adult Jackies, either one will be a good hold for the future in my opinion, because both are in high demand. And the final sneaker I want to mention right here, or the final set, is Yeezy Slides. Now my personal opinion with any of these Yeezy Slides, you should sell them off and you should get that sale. That's my personal opinion, because with anything Yeezy Slide related, you can get a little bit more than the current market price on StockX and things like that locally. You're always able to get a little bit more just because of how people are feeling about them. I sold for, the Bone Slides for a bit above market, so it doesn't really surprise me. Anything like a Slide or Foam Runner is going to do a little bit better. It's just a little bit more in demand. The average person doesn't see a Slide in hand as often. Usually just goes to resellers, big resellers, stores, things like that, botters. So understanding that, that's why you're able to sell Slides and Foam Runners and things like that for more locally, because your average person isn't getting their hands on them. But that's it. So that's all I really need to mention right there. Sell your Yeezy Slides. Yeezy Slides, sell some of these, sell some of your grade school pairs and military fours and adult pairs, and then hold these too. Get ready. I mean, I feel like we have a lot of progress left for these, so stay tuned, and same with these, a lot down the line, but overall, we're at some good prices right now, so if you want to take some sales, no problem with that. But if you guys want to head into the outro right now, or why don't we, again, check my Twitters for my cook group down below, or not my Twitters, but my Twitter, and also the Instagram for it. I'd appreciate that. Give it a follow. Stay tuned. If you have any questions, ask them. I'll be there to answer them. And that's everything I need to say, so stay tuned. We're giving some people that comment on this post and repost it in the story. We're giving a free month. Not many people, but a few people we are going to be giving away some months to, so just stay tuned for that. But that's everything that needs to be said. So I'm Tristan. Stay tuned to these pages, and I'm gonna end the screen recording. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Hopefully, I'm T, and see you then. Peace.
Sticks made a fucking hit.